Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy, bloop, that's me, boop, Debsy. Hey everybody, so welcome back to my channel, friends, both old and new. It is Wednesday, we're halfway there to the weekend, and it's Wednesday, so last night, I took in the second part in Paradise, almost paradise. So yes. So I watched it all, and I'm gonna break it down a little bit right here. So let's get into the hot, juicy mess that is Bachelor in Paradise. Okay, so it's this beautiful sunny day in Paradise. Everybody's laying around, getting ready for the shenado to hit them later on. And everybody's just soaking up the sun. Logan's doing what Logan likes to do most, and that's sucking face with Kate. But let's go over to the resort. Jesse comes out in his, I don't know why they had him in long pants and a long shirt. He looked nice, but still, it's hot. Anyways, so Jesse sits down, lets him know, hey, listen, you're gone. You can head out to Paradise anytime you damn well please. You don't have to go together. You can go separately, whatever, but you can gets to getting. And he says, the beach that you go back to will be a very different beach from the one that you left. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Kate says she ain't afraid of no Shanae. And Jacob admits that he has to tell Jill that she is not his person, which is gonna be terrible. A little foreshadowing going on. There's crab eating another dead crab. So if that tells you what's coming up, that's what's coming up. So the old girls come in. The first group that comes in walks in is Shanae, Genevieve, and Jill. Old girls come in, and the Australian chick who, why is she even still there? Nobody has even looked at her. She then comes in, she then says, these chicks are coming, these girls are coming in panicked. They're coming in awfully aggressively, like, where's my man? Where's my man? Okay, no shit, that's what you're gonna do. I mean, they've been away from their boyfriends for a week, and they have these new hoes coming in that are fresh and have the stank blown up off them. So yeah, what would you be doing? So first off, Genevieve and Aaron. I like them together. They both told each other nothing happened. Aaron actually taught Andrew how to swim, like any good father or mother in Paradise would do. And it was nice, and they were all so happy together. So let's move on to the real reason why we watched tonight. That was to see what went down between Shanae and Logan. So Logan and Kate are laying around, just, you know, cuddling and snuggling. Here's Shanae. Shanae goes over, finds him. Would you like to talk? Sure. They go down onto the beach. Shanae is still thinking everything is great. She's like, I can't wait to see him. Logan was just laying there waiting for me to come and whisk him off so we can talk. I love where we're at. So they talk, and she immediately says, he says, did you meet anybody? She says, yes, I went on a date with Tyler, and it was fun. However, he doesn't make me feel how you make me feel. You make me feel secure and loved. And I know that you're just waiting for me and thinking about me. He's like, mm-hmm. And then she says, but I don't have what I have. I don't have with him. What I had with him was not what I have, like with what I have with you. So I kicked him to the curb. P.S. You didn't happen to tell him that you kicked him to the curb because he was more interested in Brittany. You didn't mention that, Shanae. So Logan then says, well, I went on a date with Sarah. She's nice, but there was no connection. But then, I went out with another girl, Kate. And when I'm with her, I feel seen and I feel heard. Unlike with you, trifling. That's not what he said. That's what I felt like he was saying. And he says, listen, I still care about you, but no, once again, those are code words for saying, shit's done, you're out of here. So he says, I still care about you, but listen, we're done. And then he brings up the fact that he did that because his excuse for going out on the date was because of how she treated him during this whole James thing. Like, he felt that they didn't fully recover from how she treated him during the whole James phase. So that's kind of shitty. I mean, to be honest with you, why don't you just come out and be like, listen, I feel like I have more of a connection with Kate, instead of saying that you went out on the date for revenge. I mean, to me, it seems a little immature. It seems like a little juvenile, like it seems like very high schoolish to do that. That's just my thought. So, he was like, can I get a hug? She's like, absolutely not, which I agree with. If you just broke up with somebody and it was not a great breakup, why would you hug them? And so then Logan and Kate are talking on the beach. Shanae's like over here with her back turned, and they're like here, and they're all like, and they're all like, hey, let's get together. And she's like, oh, and that's the right finger. Wait, yeah. And so she is real upset because how dare you just broke up with me and you're canoodling on the beach right here, right where I'm at, even though her back was to them. Very disrespectful. And then she talks to him again, and I checked out by that point because I don't know. I think I might have been doing something else while watching that part. And then she goes and talks to Kate, and it was just a back and forth. To be honest with you, I don't remember the specifics of what was said. To me, I really felt like Shanae had dropped the ball. I thought it was going to be a bigger blow up than what it was. And Shanae had said that Kate was doing this just because she didn't get enough screen time during their season, because they were both on Clayton's season. So, and then she basically Kate had said something like, I want to talk a little more, and she said, leave it, bitch, or I'm done, bitch, or something about bitch. So that was basically it with Shanae and Logan. Now, it looks like from the previews, she's going to be going after Jacob. So we shall see. So next, it's Jill's turn. So Jill finds Jacob. They talk. Jill is frantic. Jacob's just like in kind of a zen mode. And she says, well, I don't have a lot to tell you. And how about you? No, same. I don't have a lot to tell you. It's just that, listen, I had this connection with Kate, and I thought it was really great. And I thought that we could go on another date. That's right. I'm a poet. You didn't even know it. And I thought we had a connection, because it turns out, listen, she's into Logan, as is obviously everybody else on this beach. So we're not together anymore. However, I had a connection with her, and I really don't have a connection with you. You're not my someone. And Jill is devastated. And she even says, like, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't talk to anybody. I laid in my bed with my crystals. I was miserable. I was just waiting for you. And that really put Jacob, like, that really upset Jacob a lot as well. So Jill can't stay there. So Jill left. The three new guys, the Aussie, what's his name? Adam, Tyler, and Alex get ready to come to the beach, but not before Adam the Aussie makes some truly disgusting eggs. And I say that because he put mayonnaise and mustard, an extreme amount of mustard on top of his scrambled eggs, which was disgusting. So next we have Andrew and Brittany. This went exactly how they wanted it to go. Both of them decided, listen, they each told the other one about the people they dated, and they were like, listen, I need someone who might propose, and I felt like I had a good connection with Tyler. He agreed. Boom. That went off super well. So the last two women to return are Serene and Victoria. Serene and Victoria run down the beach towards Brandon and Johnny, and Serene and Brandon, oh, they're so in love. There's nothing else for me to say about them, but just, oh, it was so nice. So not so nice was Johnny and Victoria. They hugged, they were happy. He was so happy to see her. But her body language was really telling to me, because he's laying back in the couch and he's like, hey, come on here. Well, not that side. Hey, because I don't know, that looks terrible. He's like, hey, come on over here. She's like, what? But Johnny, let's just sit straight like this. So, and I think he knows that something is up, and he tells her, listen, I haven't looked at these other women. I haven't touched them. I haven't talked to them. I haven't went out on any dates. And he's like, well, she says, well, I was really to myself as well. But then, last 20 minutes, I felt like I had to get up on Adam because number one, he's older. And number two, I like his trajectory that he's on. Plus he checks all of the boxes off of my checklist. So if I would have known this, I would have had a drinking game called Checklist. Every time Victoria Fuller mentions the word checklist, take a drink. I would be dead by now. Severely dead. Severely dead. So once again, the checklist, the problem that she sees with Johnny is that he's 25 and he doesn't want to propose right now. She says she's older. She wants a family now. She wants to get proposed. She wants to get married now. So Johnny doesn't seem mad about it. He just seems like he's disappointed. So Logan and Johnny are talking, says he will not compete. But then a little bit later on, he says, I'll fight for her. Victoria pulls Johnny away and they're talking, and Johnny says, you have to make a decision. It's me or it's Alex. As we all know, she obviously didn't make any kind of decision last night because the producers want this drama. So for the rest of the night, she just was, as soon as the new men came out, oh, Alex, waving and yelling and causing a big scene. Johnny didn't look like he was happy at all, but he said he got to hold it in. He got to not let this out. Also, Johnny had asked about the checklist, and says that he didn't happen to pull out any checklist, whatever, women were coming, new women came out and was like, does she check off here, check off there? And she was like, listen, enough about the checklist. The checklist isn't a big deal. The checklist was a huge deal. That's all she talked about was this checklist. And once again, she says that she wants to have kids. She wants to be married. And Johnny said he doesn't want that right now. He said, and will you ever want that? And he said, yeah, I want that, but I want to fall in love first. True. You want to know that you're in love with someone before you get engaged and get married and have kids. True. That's all true. I completely agree. So then 3 guys come in. She's all over Alex. And then an interesting thing happens. Jasenia pulls Tyler to the side and talks to him. I don't know what that is about. Like, and Brittany too was like, because her and Tyler were talking, and then all of a sudden Jasenia comes over and is like, hey, can I talk to you? Why? You don't need, is it because you're dating Andrew now? You don't need to talk to Tyler. Cool your jets. Calm the down. Simmer down is what I'm trying to say. Simmer down, Jasenia. So we'll see what happens next week, but it looks like there's going to be some more new additions to Paradise. Listen, there's that one guy that's going to be coming in that was on Rachel and Gabby's season, and he was on Team Rachel. I cannot for the life of me remember his name, but he was the guy that was talking shit on Rachel, on both of them. And he was the one that called Gabby not too much. He ripped on both of them. And he's the one who had left his dog at home. Like, his dog Rambo was going through chemo treatments, but yet he shows up on a reality dating show, national reality dating TV show, and also doesn't do just that, but takes the dog's like favorite toy that he would use during chemo. So, and he was thrown off by Rachel. Rachel was like, get the fuck off this boat. I cannot remember his name. He's gonna be on there. Why? Listen, he was the guy, he was hated on that show. Why? Somebody please let me know if you remember who he is. I loved him at first, and now I'm like, I for the life of me can't remember his name. So, and it looks like Justin, is that his name? It looks like Justin is coming back too. So, and listen, I heard some spoilers on TikTok about Victoria. I'm not gonna say what they are because some people might not want the spoilers. I'm not gonna put them out there. I know what happens to at least one of the couples. So I'm not gonna say which one. So everybody, that is night 2 of Bachelor in Paradise. Everybody, if I've not told you yet today, you are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there. And everybody have a great night. Okay, everybody, have a good night. I love you.